It's Madden NFL 24. And up next, it's Deshaun Watson. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season.
Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They're led out by the second-year pro out of Pitt, looking for a big jump in year two, Kenny Pickett.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Right off the bat, here's Pickett to throw it. And his first look is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it'll be second down. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now Pickett. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Again, that's Hurst. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Well, these two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year, with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Algier now up the middle. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Algier is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it'll be Algier. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Bullock's kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. Leading them out, a first-round pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, former Clemson Tiger, Deshaun Watson.
And he's exactly the man you want in control of your offense. Excellent arm, good zip on the ball, not afraid to use his legs when he needs to. And what he's excelled at doing is making plays when the first read isn't available or when the pressure's about to get to him.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Now Watson. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
35-yard line.
Watson. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Starting the drive with Algier. And he powers his way up past the 30. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Pickett. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. After the interception, here's Watson. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
And up Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 41. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he gets it down to the 32. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Here's Pacheco headed right. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And able to use a stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. From the 23, here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. At the 23.
Back to throw, Pickett. short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, Steelers.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And they'll run the toss here with Stevenson. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, here's Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
A handoff now for Pacheco. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
That is taken in by Hurst. And out of bounds on the other side of. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. Well, he short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Pickett right back to the air again. Goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On now to punt, here's Bradley Pinion. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is taken at the 15. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Faking the give, now Watson. Complete, this is Mitchell. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
A run with Mostert up the middle.
Stays on his feet. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Now 2nd and 5.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line.
A handoff running left is Mostert.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Watson. Going for it all.
And that is incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
Now it's Watson. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
From the gun, a run with Mostert.
And he pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
2nd down and 6 now.
6-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Pickett back to throw.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. This is caught by Evans. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Pickett now on first down.
Short throw underneath to Hurst. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes
only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs. So excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 5. Once again, it's Mostert.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, second and 9.
Here's Watson. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And it will be first and 10 as they take over. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on third down. And as a quarterback, All you can do is just lob one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And the Ravens taking the field. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. On 2nd and 10, Watson.
Looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run here with Mostert.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Watson. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Watson looks to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Deshaun Watson, an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the final act belonged to Deshaun Watson in his touchdown run.
From his end zone comes Rico Dowdle. And he returns this to the 22. The Steelers ready for their next possession. Well, these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Pickett looking to throw on 2nd down.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So possession goes over here on the punt. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
It's a give to the right. Ingram. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw, Watson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Grady Jarrett just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, you can just see this one coming, couldn't you? It's an obvious passing situation, 3rd and long. The defense is going to bring in 2 more defensive backs and say, you want to throw? Go ahead. We dare you. And it's just no one open anywhere as they come away with the interception.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Now Pickett. Throw right side into the hands of Akins. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Pickett going to bootleg it. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. DJ Jones in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. That is caught and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Here's Stevenson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Stevenson again. But he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Hayden Hurst with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers have taken a 4th quarter lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Bullock good on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
And you can see they've already clinched the AFC North. As it stands, of course, they would still need to host a game on Wild Card Weekend. But we always talk about how coaches say we want to win that division, and that's the key thing, right?
Oh, that's absolutely right. And that comes all the way down from the front office. They build their teams to win their division first, because if you do that, you guarantee that first game at home. Yeah, if you get the #1 seed in the bye, that's terrific. But bottom line, get into the playoffs. There are a heck of a lot of teams watching that wish they were in your spot.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? He'll look to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Returnable here from the 38. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
And Chris Barnes there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They run once more with Stevenson.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
76 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
And a Steeler first down.
1st and 10, here's Pickett.
His throw caught at about the 5. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Dowdle. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mitchell. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Watson.
That's another one complete to Mitchell.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Watson now to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now it's Watson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
On the handoff, this is Mostert.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Here's Watson. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 3rd down.
Watson on 3rd down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Again, it's Stevenson.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And boy, Mike Evans, he's in some discomfort. So we're going to stop play here as they pay attention to him.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 4.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So Deshaun Watson in the offense. Down by 10. 1:46 to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance.
Watson's throw pulled in by Robinson here.
And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17.
Watson's throw complete there to McLeod.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Watson.
And this is incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Watson. That is caught by Rodgers.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Now Watson.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
The Steeler offense set to regain possession.
And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Pickett down to a knee, and that is going to do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
What a change in this ball game in the fourth quarter, Charles. They just completely took over, and not only did they get the lead, they end up winning somewhat comfortably.
And when we spent time talking with them before the game, they made sure that we knew that they thought that they were the better team in this one, and they never lost that thought or lost that focus, and they played like it in the fourth quarter. That's how you author a late comeback.